Graduation ceremony for Sunbeam's class of 2019. We're about to begin our program. Two requests before we do so. Please switch your mobile phone to silent mode. Secondly, you're welcome to take photos from your seat, but please do not block the aisles or stand in front of the stage, as this will obstruct the view for everyone else. Thank you. Please rise for the national anthem of Bangladesh.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Praise be to Allah, the Lord of the world, the Beneficent, the Merciful. The owner of the Day of Judgment. Thee alone we worship. Thee alone we ask for help. Show us the straight path, the path of those whom Thou hast favored, not the path of those who earn Thine anger, nor of those who go astray. Amen.
এ দুর্ভাগ্য দেশ হতে হে মঙ্গলময় দূর করে দাও তুমি সর্বতুচ্ছ ভয় লোকভয় রাজভয় মৃত্যু ভয় আর দিনপ্রাণ দুর্বলের এই পাষাণ ভার এই চিরবেশন যন্ত্রণা ধূলিতলে এই নিত্য অবনতি দণ্ডে পলে পলে এই আত্ম অপমান অন্তরে বাহিরে এই দাসত্বের রজ্জু ত্রস্ত নত শিরে সহস্রের পদপ্রান্ত তলে বারংবার মনুষ্য মর্যাদা গর্ব চিরপরিহার এই বৃহৎ লজ্জা রাশি চরণ আঘাতে চূর্ণ করে দূর করো মঙ্গল প্রভাতে মস্তক তুলিতে দাও অনন্ত আকাশে উদার আলোক মাঝে উন্মুক্ত বাতাসে
Dear God, please bless us graduates as we go out into the world to make it a better place and pursue our dreams. Please guide us, lead us, show us your way to success and happiness through service to others. Help us maximize our potential. Fill us with joy when we reach our goals, strengthen us as we deal with life's obstacles, and show us that every challenge is a path to character development. Give us the intelligence to make a plan for our futures. Give us the patience and persistence to pursue our ambitions. Most of all, give us caring hearts to look for ways to help the people we meet on our life's journey. Encourage us and lift us up now, as we spread our wings into a clear sky of limitless opportunity. Let each and every graduate here be wrapped in the warmth of your infinite love, and let your wisdom show us the way to make the most of our lives, empowered with 14 years of education that now sets us free. Amen. Now I would like to invite our class teacher, Ms. Nusrat Haq, to deliver the welcome address.
Okay. Assalamualaikum, dear parents, grandparents, my wonderful colleagues, our chairperson, Ms. Nilufar Manzoor, and my dear students who have been here for 12 years. I'm Nusrat Haq, and I've been their class teacher for the last 2 years, and specifically I've taught them English language. And what a pleasure it has been. There are 66 of you here today graduating. I see 66 beacons who will light the world with their contribution to it. Nearly every day I would be amazed at those of you who actually created a new concept or idea in the classroom. Or at those of you who I thought were already qualified to be writers worth being published. Or the boy who wrote thesis when I asked for a 400-word essay because he just knew everything and he couldn't write in 400 words, he wanted to write in 4,000 words. But the O-level paper only asked for a 400-word essay. That's the kind of problems I faced. And the boy who knew the intricacies of car manufacturing. Can you imagine, at the age of 15, he knew, maybe he was 10 when he knew about cars, but by now, I mean, he absolutely knows, even including the engineering aspects. And who can forget the girl who's wanting to be a NASA scientist? She writes about it and is nearly there. Okay. And I'm in total awe of the boy who is going to be ruling Wall Street one day. I have jokingly called him the Wolf of Wall Street after the popular Hollywood film, but he's actually a financial wizard, not a wolf. His talents lie in unlocking the mysteries of the volatile financial market. One day I think we should make him our finance minister. Okay. Yes. And at the Bonn UN, you blew us all away with your depth of understanding of world politics, history, economics, environmental issues, cultural and religious matters. And at the end of each Model UN, the maturity which you acquired was phenomenal. Many of you would get the Best Speaker Award or the Best Delegate Award, and every single award was very well deserved. I was equally impressed by the artistic and sporting talents that we have among you. You will be leaving behind a cupboard full of trophies for us to remember you by, and I remember definitely every month, sometimes every week, a cup or a shield would come from those inter-school sporting events. So that was absolutely fantastic. Okay. What I've admired about this class is, about your class, is your unity, which is exemplary. I could never find out the individual culprit of any misdemeanor. Never. Never. You collectively sought to protect each other no matter what. When I could see 10 of you sharing one bag of chips or 4 of you trying to share one sandwich, I knew that you really have it right. Absolutely. Your bonds of friendship are unbreakable. Always keep it that way, and I'm sure you will. I have admired the fact that you have open minds in your way of thinking. You respect the individuality of all your classmates. You accept and even embrace each other's uniqueness. Very often we have talked in the classroom about the differences in your ideas and opinions, and never once did you reject or criticize anyone for their beliefs. Some of those beliefs were very outdated, or some of those beliefs were too rebellious, but even then you thought that everyone has a right to an opinion. In my opinion, in today's intolerant world, you are actually leading by example. So give yourself a big clap for that and keep it that way. Okay. What I have also loved is your wonderful sense of humor. There were countless times in the classroom when I would be laughing along with you at life's lighter moments. Your report of Sharia's antics and his utterances would keep me in stitches. But we never laughed at him, we laughed with him. I request you, never lose your sense of humor. The bard William Shakespeare, 400 years ago in The Merchant of Venice, he stressed about the importance of humor. He said, with mirth and laughter, let old wrinkles come. And let my liver rather heat with wine than my heart cool with mortifying groans. So remember that. As you enter the next stage of your life, there will be times when the going will get very tough. Do not despair on those occasions. Try harder and you will succeed. Have the courage to make mistakes. We cannot learn if we do not make mistakes. Please continue to read, children. We have talked about its importance many times in the classroom. And on the most important day of your life, I remind you to enrich your minds constantly through reading. And do not wait passively for the future to happen to you. Give your future the shape you want by embracing the opportunities that come your way. To succeed, you cannot expect things to happen to you. You must initiate with action. Remember, the great poet Rabindranath Tagore said, to cross the sea, it won't help to stand on the shore and look at it. You must wade in. It has been an absolute pleasure for me to be your teacher. I regard myself as your facilitator of learning. I have learned from you too.
Our guests from the British Council and the class of 2019. I haven't taught you in the classroom, but I've been inside your classroom several times. And I must say, what I've heard today is exactly what I had plans to talk about this class. The unity, the support, the affection you have shown for each other over the years, we have been witnessing it and we have been praising it because this is a quality that one would spend years to actually have in a character. You have it in you from your childhood days. You have shown us that if you support each other, you can achieve anything that is impossible to achieve. From now onwards, a number of you will go to different other places. A good number will stay with us. But times will have changed. And grade 11 and 12 is a little higher in expectation as well as in hard work. But till now, the effort, the compatibility, the motivation, the support that you have demonstrated about your classmates has been set as an example, and we'll talk about it to others as the years go on. Many of you will take part of Sunbeams to different parts of the world. Many of you will keep it with you here. But please remember that it is now your responsibility to teach others the same qualifications to become a better human being as you have proven yourselves to be. I have seen how conspiratorial you were at times. Remember, I had gone into your class and you offered me a drink. And you said, I'll never forget the way you had done it. See, it was just a normal cold drink. And you pretended that you were serving me something very hard. And you said I should not react. But yes, the way you did it showed how well versed in getting other people into your group you have come across to this level. And I was with you at that time. The last few months have been all about examinations. I did go into your class reminding you about studying regularly. Your report cards have comments that may not have been very pleasant at times, but those were advices that will make who you are for the future. Children of class of 2019 are the beacon bearers of Sunbeams wherever you are. Do not limit your qualities to only being here as a class or anywhere as a class. Spread it over. The world needs people like you. Spread it over, for people need to be motivated to be as good at heart as you all are. I am going to look forward to have another class of 2021 with this group who will actually, with their wonderful acts, be a marvel to all our teachers, to the institution, to the society, as well as to the world itself. So, best wishes to you. Go ahead, march forward, take the world by surprise, conquer it, and make us all proud. Your parents, yourselves, your teachers, for you have all the characteristics to be the best anywhere you go. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening. Congratulations, class of 2019.
শ্রদ্ধেয় প্রিন্সিপাল মিসেস মঞ্জুর, প্রিয় শিক্ষক শিক্ষিকা মণ্ডলী, সাহায্যকারী খালামামারা এবং আমার এক যুগের সহপাঠী বন্ধুরা, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আমরা জীবনের একটা পর্ব পার করে আনুষ্ঠানিকভাবে আজ স্কুল থেকে বিদায় নিতে যাচ্ছি। আজকের সন্ধ্যাটা আমাদের জন্য বিশেষ একটি আয়োজন। এতে অনেকখানি বিষণ্ণতা মিশে আছে। অল্প কিছু শব্দের ভিতর এই অনুভূতি প্রকাশ করা মুশকিল। আমি জানি আমার বন্ধুদেরও তাই মত। 2019-এর ব্যাচকে বলা যেতে পারে ডাইনামিক একটি ব্যাচ। কেন তা বলি, 2008 সালে উত্তরাতে সানভিলসের স্থায়ী ক্যাম্পাস প্রতিষ্ঠিত হয়। সেই সময় এক ঝাঁক শিশু আমরা ঝকঝকে এই নতুন ক্যাম্পাসে কেজি 1 থেকে আমাদের যাত্রা শুরু করি। ক্যাম্পাসের প্রথম কেজি 1 ব্যাচ হিসেবে আমাদের নাম এখানে লেখা হয়ে থাকবে। আমাদের ব্যাচ তাই অনন্য। এই গর্বিত ব্যাচকে শিক্ষকরা বলে এসেছেন সেরা দুষ্টু ব্যাচ। আমার ধারণা এই মন্তব্য সব ব্যাচ অন্তত একবার হলেও শোনে। এই কথা শুনে মোটেও আমরা মুখ কালো করিনি। প্রতিদিন খুশি মনে স্কুলে এসেছি, হাইপার থেকেছি, আর তার জন্য শাসন করা তো ছিলই। 2018 সালে এই ব্যাচ প্রথম ও লেভেলে বসল, বাংলাদেশ স্টাডিজ নিয়ে, যেখানে 98% ছাত্র এবং ছাত্রীর অর্জন ছিল এ এবং এ স্টার। এই ডাইনামিক ব্যাচের আরো অর্জন আছে, কিছুটা উল্লেখ করছি এখন। MUL 2019-এর ব্যাচ ধারাবাহিক সাফল্যে প্রমাণ রেখেছে মডেল ইউনাইটেড নেশনসে তারা সানবিমসের শ্রেষ্ঠ ব্যাচ। সালে স্কলাস্টিকা MUL এবং 2018 সালে গ্রিন হেরাল্ড MUL-এ তারা বেস্ট ডেলিগেশন অ্যাওয়ার্ড অর্জন করে। এই ক্ষেত্রে সবসময় সহযোগিতার জন্য ধন্যবাদ জানাই শ্রদ্ধেয় মুনা মিসকে। খেলাধুলা, ছাত্র এবং ছাত্রী দু ক্যাটাগরিতে এই ব্যাচের অর্জন অনেক। ফুটবল, বাস্কেটবল, হ্যান্ডবল, ভলিবল, বিভিন্ন আন্তঃপ্রতিযোগিতায় তারা কোনোদিন খালি হাতে আসেনি। ধন্যবাদ প্রাপ্য আমাদের নিয়াজ স্যার, রিয়াজ স্যার, পায়েল স্যার এবং শাজিয়া মিস, যারা বহু কৌশল এবং পরিশ্রম করে আমাদের ভালো খেলোয়াড় হিসেবে তৈরি করেছেন। নাটক, রবি ঠাকুরের দাসের দেশে নাটকটি 2017 সালে মঞ্চস্থ হয়। 5 জন সহপাঠী এতে অংশ নেয়, যেখানে প্রধান 2 চরিত্রে অভিনয়ের সুযোগ পায় আমাদের 2 জন বন্ধু। বিজ্ঞান মেলা, বেলু স্কুলের বিজ্ঞান প্রতিযোগিতায় 19-এর ব্যাচ অংশগ্রহণ করে এবং এতে তারা বিচারকদের বিবেচনায় বেস্ট পারফরমেন্সের স্বীকৃতি পায়। ওয়ার্ল্ড রোবট অলিম্পিক 2018-তে মেক্সিকো সিটিতে অনুষ্ঠিত ফার্স্ট গ্লোবাল চ্যালেঞ্জের অধীনে ওয়ার্ল্ড রোবট অলিম্পিকে সানবিমসের 200 তীর্থ প্রথম অংশ নেয়, যারা আমাদেরই সহপাঠী। সহপাঠীরা বছরে বছর প্রমাণ রেখেছে পড়াশোনার পাশাপাশি আরো অনেক কিছু অর্জন করা যায়। তবে আমাদের সবচেয়ে বড় সমবেত যে অর্জন, তা ছিল শিক্ষকদের আস্থা এবং ভালোবাসা। ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি আমাদের সেই সব শিক্ষকদের যারা গভীর মমতা এবং ধৈর্য দিয়ে আমাদের বিদ্যার্জনের পথ দেখিয়েছেন। কখনো যদি বিপদে পড়েছি, হাত বাড়িয়ে উঠে দাঁড়াতে সাহায্য করেছেন। তারা শিখিয়েছেন ভালো স্কোরের আগে জরুরি ভালো মানুষ হওয়া, মানুষের প্রতি সম্মান এবং সমান দৃষ্টিভঙ্গি রাখা, তা সে যে অর্থনৈতিক কিংবা সামাজিক অবস্থান থেকে আসুক না কেন। অ্যাসেম্বলিতে একবার বাঁকা হয়ে দাঁড়িয়েছিলাম। মুনাফিস কাছে এসে বললেন, "Your flag, your national anthem is something you should be proud of. Show respect to them, and the world will treat your nationality the same way." ভালোবেসে সেদিন তিনি যা শেখালেন কোনোদিন হয়তো ভুলব না। জীবনের প্রয়োজনে পৃথিবীর বিভিন্ন প্রান্তে আমরা হয়তো ছড়িয়ে পড়ব, কিন্তু নিজের শেকড় আর সংস্কৃতিকে গর্বের সঙ্গে বুকে ধারণ করা যে শিক্ষা সানবিমস আমাদের দিয়েছে, চিরকাল তার হৃদয়ে গেঁথে থাকবে। সানবিমস যেন আমাদের বৃহত্তর একটি পরিবার, পরিশেষে সর্বোচ্চ কৃতজ্ঞতা জানাই পরিবারের কর্ণধার মিসেস মঞ্জুরকে, যিনি সর্বদা সিদ্ধান্ত গ্রহণের ক্ষেত্রে মানবিকতাকে সর্বাধিক গুরুত্ব দিয়েছেন। বিভিন্ন ক্ষেত্রে প্রমাণ করেছেন নিয়মের জন্য মানুষ নয়, বরং মানুষের প্রয়োজনে নিয়মের আবির্ভাব। ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি আমাদের সাপোর্ট স্টাফ মামা এবং খালাদের, কারণ এভরিথিং দে ডু ইট ফর আস। তাদের সার্বক্ষণিক তৎপরতা আমাদের সানবির জীবনকে সহজ করেছে। মনে আছে কিন্ডারগার্টেন ক্লাসে কোনো একবার খুব গরম পড়েছিল, আমরা শিশুরা খেলতে খেলতে খুব হয়রান। মিসেস মঞ্জুর খালাদের দায়িত্ব দিলেন আমাদের শরবত বানিয়ে খাওয়ানো। তারা অক্লান্ত ছুটাছুটি করে আমাদের ধরে এনে শরবত খাইয়ে ঠান্ডা রেখেছিলেন। তাদের জন্যই স্কুলে পরিচ্ছন্ন পরিবেশ পাই, পরিষ্কার ক্যান্টিন পাই, এসব তাদের সহযোগিতারই জন্য। বন্ধুদের নিয়ে একটি দুর্ঘটনা উল্লেখ না করে পারছি না, আগেই ক্ষমা চেয়ে নিচ্ছি টিচারদের কাছ থেকে। সবাই জানে স্কুলে ফোন আনা বারণ, কি একটি জরুরি দরকারে ফোন সেদিন রাখতে হয়েছিল, কিন্তু অভ্যাস নেই বলে ফোন বন্ধ করতে ভুলে গেছিলাম। চুপচাপ ক্লাস চলছে, হঠাৎ বেজে উঠলো আমার ফোন। আমি প্রায় চোখে গেলাম ভয়। পাশের সারির এক বন্ধু লক্ষ্য করলো ব্যাপারটা, মুহূর্তেই কাশতে শুরু করলো সে। বাকিদেরও ইশারা দিল, ধীরে ধীরে কাশতে শুরু করলো পুরো ক্লাস। বাকিটা ইতিহাস। বন্ধুদের কারণে ভর্তি গিয়েছিলাম সে যাত্রায়। সেদিন কোনো মৌখিক যোগাযোগ হয়নি, কিন্তু বন্ধুরা আমার বিপদটা ঠিকই বুঝে নিয়েছিল। এমন বন্ধুত্ব বহু বছর একসঙ্গে বেড়ে ওঠার ফসল, এবং আমি আশা করছি এমন একতা আমাদের মধ্যে আজীবন যেন বজায় থাকে। কেজি 1-2 ক্লাসে বসলে 45 ডিগ্রি অ্যাঙ্গেলে উপরে সিনিয়র ক্লাসগুলো দেখা যায়। ওদিকে তাকিয়ে ভাবতাম, ইস আবু ভাইয়াদের কতই না মজা, কিছুদিন বাদে ওদের স্কুল পড়ার শেষ হয়ে যাবে। আবার 8-9-এ উঠে যখন ওই একই অ্যাঙ্গেল দিয়ে নিচের ক্লাসগুলোর দিকে তাকাতাম, মনে হতো আরে কি মধুরই না এদের জীবন, দুপাতা পড়তে না পড়তে এদের খেলার ক্লাস শুরু। আজ সত্যি সত্যি সম্বর্ধনা পেয়ে যখন বিদায় নিচ্ছি, প্রিয়জন ছেড়ে বহুদূর চলে যাওয়ার অনুভব হচ্ছে যেন। আহা আমার সোনাঝরা সানবিমস জীবন, আহা আমার এক যুগের সকল বন্ধু আর সকল বন্ধু। ধন্যবাদ। And now I would like to invite our head of school, Mrs. Manzoor, to present these certificates to the students. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And many congratulations to this graduating class of 2019. And good evening, respected guests, colleagues, parents. I will start off this process today by calling out the names of the graduating students who will receive their certificates now. From our head of school, Mrs. Zulu Manzoor. And shall we begin now? Start off with Talundar Wasi Alawi. Nusaiba Ahmed. Faiza Zahara Rahman. Tasmia Chaudhry. Ramisha Kabir. Shadman Saqib Hassan. We'll now move on to Sam Muhibuddin. MD Tasin Javed Rahim. Tafriha Binte Huda. Zara Aisha Zamir. Farzana Tabassum Ahmed. Anvita Nazreen Mahmood. And now we have Muhammad Abrar Azizul Amin. We begin with Tanzil Basharna. Fairuz Mahmood. Driti Nafis. Sayyida Sinera Afsara. Tashfiq Rahman. Emily Naziha Mueed. Ariba Rahman. Morsalina Haq. Sarjil Rashid Rubo. Samiha Shereen Rashid. Shamaria Qasim. Suraya Diana Hussain. Ahmed Uzair Chaudhry. Nirvana Nawar. Shivanti Kondukar. Sejal Rahman. And now let's get you here. Samin Abrar Rof. Sumaita Mahanur. Aisha Rafida Nausheen. Tanzimul Haq. Nala Alam. Ariba Sarwar. Mabrur Abrazul Haq. Arnusha Arnaz Khan. Anisha Khan. Qazi Unaisa Nabi. Tahmeed Haq. Zara Zillur. Avita Faranaz Islam. Arman Khosru. Asia Mashura Bari. Lamisa Hussain. Isaba Wazir Orko. Mohammad Shahriar Hassan. Ananto Taskin Mutahar. Simran Ahmed. Mahi Munia Chaudhry. Asif Rayan Ahmed. Mashroor Mukitur Rahman. Shahed Shakir. Fariza Nair Bhuiya. Salma Sharif. Tanisha Bhareen. Raida Siddiqui. Zunaid Hussain. Umar Ali Khan. Mikola Mathura Berhan. Arisha Tahani. Rezai Rafi Khamdar. And finally, MD Ilhan Iqbal.
The words that are put up on the board as you came in, a new journey to be started, a new promise to be fulfilled, and a new page to be written. As you walked in to the soundtrack of Superheroes, I believe, that's the quote. That's what you reminded me of, and that is actually what I thought should be the theme of today's words and the whole theme for this evening. So class of 2019, this is what I'm going to begin with for you. These 3 lines, keep it in your minds. Families, friends, fellow colleagues, special guests from the British Council and Edexcel, and my very dear class of 2019. It is that time of the year again, and I stand before you filled with mixed emotions. On the one hand, there is pride. Yes, Shadia, pride for all of you. As I see all of you, all grown up. And on the other, believe it or not, there is a tug in my heart that comes with the realization that in time you too will grow away from us. And no matter what wise men say, practice does not make perfect for me. I've been trying for 22 years. You are the 22nd batch. And I'm yet to find the perfect way of saying goodbye. So this is my effort today, and I hope I do better than I have done in the past. Class of 2019. As the sun sets this evening, with the new dawn, you begin a new journey. But take each step with confidence and courage, because you've prepared very well for it. Your teachers have said so, your friends have said so, and you are ready. This is your moment. Look at who you are, and look around you, and recognize the blessings that are all yours. Your parents, your families, your teachers, and your friends. They're all here for you, only for you. Take a deep breath and breathe in all the goodness that is coming towards you, that fills this hall today. And let it spread joy deep inside you and within you. How will I remember you? Sensible, mature, and self-assured. You made your way up, class to class, year by year, almost noiselessly. In fact, I've never heard you as noisy as today. But that's good. That's good. Not attention seekers, ever. There is a quiet confidence about you, and that has always shown through. But if I were to single out one attribute, it would be your sense of communion. Mrs. Mustafak has already said so, and I'd like to add to that. You are a community bonded with a genuine sense of compassion, empathy, and feeling. You are strong and strength-giving. You are pliable but not fragile. You know how to lean on others, and you also know how to lend a shoulder. Good for you. Yours is a world that you have to see and you have to create. And I say this with great pride, because these halls, these corridors, have seen glimpses of all these attributes in your words, in your actions, in you, over and over again through the years. Meanwhile, over these very years, we, your parents, your teachers, your families, have hovered over you, lest you stumble, lest you fall. We have shielded you, in fact cocooned you from discomfort, from disappointment, from dejection. We have helped you believe in your power to be, to do, and to succeed. Today, in our eyes, you are our perfect ones, just as you are. And this evening, you are our superheroes. But be warned that there will be occasions in life when you will do everything in your power, but still be disappointed. And such moments will come when you least expect it. You may stumble, you may even fall, but that is reality. That is the life that you will know henceforth. You will not be able to control everything in life, but what you will have the power to stand up again, dust off the remnants of dashed hopes, and move forward with courage and the conviction and the determination that you have shown here in this school. That is the Bengali spirit, the Bengali spirit, I like to call it. I hope that when you go out in the world, you will see, as I have seen, this Bengali spirit shine. I have heard it loud and clear in the very strong and powerful voice of a 30-something, Rajshahi-born, MIT, Harvard-educated Bengali, as he negotiates and plots and plans to strategize food delivery to starving children in the Yemeni war zones, in Afghanistan, in Saudi Arabia. I have seen it in the glow on the face of the overworked and underpaid Bengali chef who works 14 hours a day and yet deftly serves up the best steak in Rome with a smile on his face. I have seen it in the eyes of the young mother who cradles her homemade paesh in her arms and travels by bus all the way across town to visit another Bengali. Why? What does she want? What does she ask for? Not money, not a job, nothing that money can buy. Just blessings. Blessings for a better life. For whom? For her 2 sons. That is the Bengali spirit. They each have their own demons to fight, but they also have their own dreams to chase. And they each have their own story. Now it's your turn. It is your turn, your story to write. So take this time to think about your own role for tomorrow, for our shared tomorrows. You have so much in terms of ability, in terms of talent, in terms of opportunity. You are the new face of Bangladesh. I say this because it is very important for you to remember your heritage. It is this spirit of never giving up or giving in that you must keep alive. You have to keep it alive. You have to take it forward. This idealism, this sense of purpose, these core values, these are your inheritance. Remember that. So in closing, I leave you again with the same words with which I began this evening. A new journey to be shared, a new promise to be fulfilled, and a new page to be written. So go forth into this waiting world with your pen in hand, with open eyes, and with an open heart. All you young scribes, the open book awaits for you. Be creative, be adventurous, be original, but above all else, be young. Because youth is your greatest strength, your greatest tool. Use it wisely. Class of 2019, congratulations. And good luck with your story. Thank you. Parents and fellow colleagues and guests, thank you for joining us this evening. Your presence here is an endorsement of what Sunbeam stands for. You have always supported us unconditionally, sometimes in ways we do not always immediately recognize, but when we do, we always appreciate it and we value it. Thank you. You must know by now that you are an important part of our life at Sunbeams. It is because of you that our graduating class is here today. What they are today, they owe only to you. This evening is their tribute to you. Thank you for joining us. my great pride and pleasure to present to you the class of 2019. So, go forth and get the blessings of your elders, and I ask you for blessings for the graduating class. Thank you again.
Nice.